We men are burdened with responsibilities. We are always doing things for others, wife, children, parents. But when we are free, we like to do things that we love, things that relieve our stress. And one of the best ways of doing it is by driving. And analog gauges, they make every drive better. In fact, if I were to choose a beautiful girl on passenger seat or those beautiful gauges, I would take the gauges 100% of the time.
Hey, would you like to go for a drive with me? In my Tesla?
Case coming, absolutely. It would be impossible to talk about analog gauges and not draw comparisons to Rolex. Rolex, if you do not know, is the most prestigious manufacturer of watches. It's a statement that if you have a Rolex, that means you have made it in life. And despite the digital watch market growing exponentially over the past few years, they have stayed strictly out of it. And there are three very good reasons for it. Firstly, screens are not luxurious and they are everywhere. It's in your pocket, it's in restaurants, it's on the streets, fridges, microwaves, everywhere. Even devices that cost $10 have screen in it. So tell me, how would it feel luxurious or special when you see one? Whereas, how many things you see regularly that have an analog gauge with a needle in it? So you're gonna feel way more special and exclusive when you see a beautifully made analog watch. And the next is you cannot create art in a digital screen. So the gauge cluster that I showed you in the beginning of this video had this amazing frosted ring around the gauges. And it has some cool features in it. So like it has white LEDs that shine from behind that ring to give it that white ring look. And it also has this chrome surround at the front. And if you look at that ring from certain angles, you can even see the reflection of that speedometer reading inside that ring. It looks so good. And another thing is that the middle ring is positioned directly in front of you, whereas the other two rings, they're slightly tilted towards you. And no matter how I film the video about them, I cannot do justice to how great they look. And I think similar things could be said about this gauge cluster from the LEXUS IS. It looks like it belongs in a museum. It's so good. And look at this gauge cluster from Aston Martin V8 Vantage. Stunning. And now compare all of this to this. And the next reason is, as I told, Rolex watches are extremely prestigious and they hold their value extremely well for 50, 60, 70 years. And some of them even appreciate in value. So it is very important that these watches stand the test of time. And this is what our UI looked like 15 years ago. And we do not know what technology would look like in the next 30 or even 10 years from now. But whatever it will look like, our current tech is gonna look dated. This gauge cluster is from my 2005 Hyundai Amica and it still looks classically elegant to this day. And heck, this gauge cluster was carried over from the first generation, which was introduced in 1994. So 30-year-old gauge design and it still looks great. Also, I have less subscribers than the gauges on this car, so it would make a huge difference if you could subscribe. Also, I suspect one of the subscribers is my mom. And did you know that the latest Bugatti hypercar does not have a digital gauge cluster? In fact, Shimmy 150 made this very informative 30-40 minute video interviewing the CEO of Bugatti. And here's just the part of analog gauges and you have to see this, it is so cool.
Skeletonized way where you can see the mechanics of the buttons and you can see there is no screens. You have the analog instrument cluster, you have the analog interior here in the central console. There is a screen that pops out here So it slides out and rotates in a beautiful mechanical motion. And you can have it if you like to use it, but if you don't want to have what we call, if you want to be on digital detox, because you are surrounded with screens all the time now, you can use the car completely without any screens. And that is also a result of us thinking about the future, because this car will be around for a long time, even when we are long gone.
And any current screen will be dated very quickly.
Yeah, exactly. We want this car to be beautiful in 50 years, 70 years, in 100 years, and the screen won't be.
And if you're curious, this case cluster is from a Honda City. No, not that one, but this one. A simple but surprisingly cool car that is not sold in Europe or in the USA. And here are some more beautiful cases that I found.